National Football League.
6 days a week, it's going to be used to forge horseshoes, but 1 day a week, an anvil is used to forge victories here in Indianapolis. And it's been wrong once again at the city's Lucas Oil Stadium, telling us all it is time for football. Today, our draw features two from the AFC between the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Indianapolis Colts. Blake Groupie out and ready to send this away. And here we go from Indy. LaQuint Allen to return this. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. So here are the Jaguars taking over for the first time on offense. They're brought out by the fifth-year man out of Clemson. Hard to believe it's year 5, isn't it, Brock? Former #1 overall pick, Trevor Lawrence.
When you have a franchise quarterback, and Trevor is that guy in Jacksonville, you typically don't slump to bottom 5 in the draft, but that's where the Jags have found themselves. And that's why there's a new system, a new coach, and really a new lease on life for Trevor in what becomes a very big year in his career.
Here's Travis Etienne on the ground. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Off the play action, it's Lawrence. Oh, he's in trouble, and he's going to go down. The Colts got him. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
And now this defense is on that sack board and sets up a pretty good chance here on 3rd down. It's a little bit like blood in the water with sharks when it comes to taking sacks. You can feel it as a quarterback. Once that defense gets one, they're hungry for another.
Gotta figure out this 3rd down here. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Has him on the quick hitter. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Defenses are fine with surrendering that completion if it means making the stop short like they did and bringing up 4th down.
Yeah, I like when these defensive coordinators say they want to populate the ball. And that was a perfect example of it. Don't let the playmaker get started.
Jacksonville in punt formation. And he's hit before he can get anything on that return. So now the Colts getting their first opportunity on offense in this game. And they'll be led out by the longtime veteran at QB.
Don't think for a second, Kate, he hasn't heard the noise. Read the comments from the keyboard warriors who say they just want somebody else leading this team. But let me let you in on a little secret. Those criticisms, they can fuel quarterbacks. Make that chip on the shoulder even bigger to prove people wrong and to show I really do belong in this league.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Finds him over the middle. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Just a yard left to go on 2nd down. He's going to throw it. Caught out left. And they send him out of bounds as he gets this to the opposing 45. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Throwing now on 1st down. In big trouble now, and the ball is out. Jags pick it up. Well, they can't add anything after that recovery, partner, but they do take possession of the football.
You know, this just can't happen on first down. It really can't. I mean, ball security is a premium on every down, every distance. But on first down, it is especially a killer.
Second drive of the game upcoming for this Jaguar offense. And they haven't gotten their legs under them on offense just yet, Brock. 3 plays and a punt on their opening drive. Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. From the gun, ETN gets it. He's out in the clear. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
That is textbook RPO right there, Kate. Quarterback's decision-making comes quick off the snap. And that back, you know that he's already looking for those lanes before the ball's even in his belly. Before that defense can adjust to the run, he hits that second level.
Going to the ground again on first. And he's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be second down.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. They go right back to ETN. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. They get about 4 there, need a little more than that now on 3rd and 6.
When you don't have great success on first down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
Throwing is Lawrence on 3rd down. And that one's incomplete. For now, he brings up 4th. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about. Don't want to give them another shot at 3rd down, so they'll bring up 4th while they can and decline the flag.
That penalty is declined.
Facing 4th down, the Jags electing to send out Cam Little for this field goal try. This is a 35-yard look from the right hash. Little knocks it through. And they're able to get 3 points off that turnover.
Okay, they got the ball off the fumble, and they knew what to do with it when they took over. Just find a way to put points on the board.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Starting from the 5. Showing a little burst so far. So they're going to begin from the 36 as he's brought down. Well, on behalf of all of us here at EA Sports, hope that you are having an excellent Thanksgiving Day. And today, of course, also our John Madden Thanksgiving celebration across the NFL, where we recognize the impact John had on generations of football fans, from his days as legendary coach of the Raiders, to his decades as a broadcaster, to his influence on new generations of fans as the namesake of our game. And all of us here proud to remember his impact on the sport. First down, play action. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
You're 2nd and 10 now from the 36. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And this defense going to try to hang on to that momentum, Brock, as they go for another stop on third down.
It's looking like a dreaded 3-and-out offensively, but listen, if you can't keep your quarterback clean and upright, you're going to need some magic, big-time magic, to convert on this 3rd and long.
Let's see what they went with on third down. Third and long for him here. The third down throw falls incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game, and they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on third down? They chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
Colts going to kick this away now on 4th, and it's Rigoberto Sanchez on for the punt. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. Jacksonville heading out there on offense. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Lawrence. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And now they face 2nd down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
2nd and 10. Here's Lawrence. Completed over the middle. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. They pick up 14 yards on that one, and that's good for a Jacksonville 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Here's Etienne on 1st down. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. One drawn up here for Lawrence. Fighting for all he can, partner, but this play is not going to get past the line. It's going to be 3rd down.
I can promise you, that's not what it looked like on the practice field, nor on the whiteboard. Typically, QB run is going to net you a whole lot more yardage than that. But let's give some credit. Strong effort by that defensive front who contained a play. It typically goes for a whole lot more.
Throw here, 3rd down. Ooh, put some heat on that one, Brock, but it falls incomplete.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or two, and 3rd down is critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hands, the coach wants to see them convert those.
The Jaguars in a punt formation. Back deep for the Colts is Anthony Gould. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Here comes the Colts offense now for another possession. Things sure have started out rough, and they've stayed that way through 2 drives. Maybe drive number 3 here is where we see this offense get rolling. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun. Right side, this is reeled in by Warren. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
We give a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
Here's the first carry for Jonathan Taylor. Good pickup, but he's denied that first down. The stop comes at the 32-yard line.
The offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to first down. But instead, the defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on a 3rd and short.
Here we go. Goal line formation coming out on 3rd and inches. He's going to keep this one. And they're going to down him by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs.
That's more than a must-get for a quarterback. I really put that in the always-get territory. Even if the defense knows what's coming, you got to be able to drive forward for at least a couple inches.
First down now, ball at the 33. Dropping back to throw. Going with a screen to Taylor. And he's tackled for no gain.
I know coordinator quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
Back to the line they come, 2nd down. Working now from the gun. Connecting on the slant. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. 1 quarter down in this all-AFC South contest. Just 3-0 is our score. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Lucas Oil Stadium after this. Ready now for our 2nd quarter. The Colts have the football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. From the gun, Taylor drops by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Now, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Get some space around midfield. And that play manages 7, so now they've got 3rd down.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
8th play of the drive now. They need 2 to keep it going. Zone read, handoff to Taylor. And the run will not work. He is soft at the line. This is going to be 4th and short.
That's one of those plays, Kate, as an offense that just sticks with you a little bit. It bothers you that you just can't convert on a very manageable down and distance. And on the other side, it sure gives you some confidence defensively to get off the field.
Only 2 yards to the marker. They're going for it here on 4th. They're going Taylor. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. They come through with 6, and they're rewarded for going for it on 4th down.
I think sometimes you hear 4th and 2, and it sounds like it's short. But what if I said 4th and 6 feet? That's a little bit more, and it takes a surge just like that to get it done.
They go play action on 1st down. Has it downfield, working the left. And the stop comes at the 15-yard line as he gets them into the red zone. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. Short pass brought in. And this one doesn't go far.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Here's Taylor from the pistol. And that 2nd down run is only going to manage a yard.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
6 yards to go here. It's third down. They'll throw, third and long. And he's going to score a touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts take a second quarter lead. Exactly the play they were looking for, Brock. They saw it, and he put it right on the money.
Yeah, it really was a perfect play. This is what it looked like in practice, but more importantly now to get it done in game time, that's what you're looking for. Amazing when it all comes together.
Blake Groupie to try the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Colts take a 4-point lead.
The score, Colts 7, Jaguars 3.
Here's Groupie on now to handle the kickoff. This is Allen to return. This makes it up to the 25. Now the Jaguars offense ready to take over once more. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes 1st and 10. Looking to throw, Lawrence. Gets this one to Myers. And he's tackled for a short gain.
Textbook hitch route. Just hit him in the short field and deliver it once that defense turns their attention elsewhere. Okay, this is a low-ceiling play, but a reliable source of yardage.
2nd down now. They need 7. Now a give to ETN running right. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Gain of 9 yards on the play. And the Jaguars have a 1st down.
I think with that call, they were trying to set him up with a short 3rd down run, but he said, nope, not on my watch. I'll just go get it all right here. Now, playbook's wide open for 1st and 10.
1st down throw, Lawrence. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Lawrence working from the gun. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down. Shane Steichen definitely saw things differently, and now he's thrown the challenge flag.
The previous play is under review.
So what we're all looking for here, did he secure the catch and maintain it while also getting both feet down?
Yeah, this is why it's a perfect look. This is why teams scout body control and field awareness for these pass catchers. For moments like this, he did not have much margin for error, and it happens oh so fast.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field stands.
So Shane Steichen got him to look again, but no change to the call. From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Off the play action, it's Lawrence. Connection made, Travis Etienne. This gets down to about the 36-yard line. Brought to the ground by Cameron Bynum.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
That is caught by Brian Thomas Jr. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that's good for a Jacksonville first down.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. Etienne gets it on the zone read. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs. That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets them a first down. Quite a defensive battle, Brock, that we have got so far as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More from Lucas Oil Stadium after this. Offense is set. 1st and 10. Etienne again. And this give not as fruitful. They're on him quicker this time. He's not going to get back to the line of scrimmage.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. He'll step up, and there he goes. That's a gain of 13, and it sets him up with 1st and goal. Timeout, Indianapolis. That's its 2nd. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Lawrence to throw it. Here comes the screen for Etienne. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars get some late points and the lead. Travis Etienne, the touchdown. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
Cam Little to try the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Jaguars push their lead to 3. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. His return starts at the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Colts are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. They're getting close to a minute to play, Brock, and they're going to need that time with a long field ahead. Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
It's not just imperative that the quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Offense to line. This is 2nd and 4. I'll throw it. He takes it himself. And he gets it up to the 35, but this is short. 3rd down coming up.
As quarterback, Kate, you got to hope that those crumbs don't just lead to the cookie in the passing game. A short scramble like that may open up a bigger one down the road.
3rd down, 1 yard to go. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. That's caught for the first. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. The Colts take a timeout. That's their last one. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips, cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
1st and 10 now from the 46. Here's a throw. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. They're going play action. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up 3rd down.
They would sure love to connect on some of these intermediate throws, those true throws. Getting a completion like that, well, not only does it spark your offense, but it just sets you up for even more aggressive play calling.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. Can't find anyone open. He's forced to throw it away.
There was almost no resistance offered against a rush that came off the line ready to maul anything in sight. It was all the QB could do to get rid of that before he gets absolutely clobbered.
Another punt coming up for Rigoberto Sanchez. Parker Washington to return this for the Jags. And that kick will get out of bounds without a return. Looks to be a little shy of reaching the 20.
At their own 23-yard line.
Only 10 seconds remaining here, so 1st and 10 may be our last snap of the half. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And get forward about 5 yards, looks like. It's 2nd down now. So a field goal game at the half. Good one so far, 2 quarters to go. Now let's check in with Scott Hansen. He's got our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Scott Hansen, good to be with you from the Orlando EA Sports studios with an abridged halftime report. This one shaping up to be a tight one, as evidenced by the scoreboard. Both these teams playing it close to the vest in the first half. What will happen in the second half? Let's find out as we send it back to the stadium and our commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Hewer.
Excellent work as always, Scott. Love that halftime reports. Just a field goal game for us here as we start quarter number 3. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Fielded at the 7. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Out come the Colts as they've got it to begin the second half. And their defense sure has kept this game close. Now it's time for them to come through, get some points for their team in this low-scoring affair. First call here coming from the shotgun. Trying to throw this from the gun. Finds him over the middle. Short pickup to their own 31. Stopped by Foye Oluoku.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Back to throw. Left side pulled in by Pittman. And he's tackled with a first down yardage.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. Taylor gets it on 1st and 10. Continuing to move past the 45. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
So all he needed to see right there before the snap. Defense way overcommitted. Stopping the quick pass, became really easy to hand it off and watch that running back do the rest.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. First down, play action. Gets him on the in route. And he takes this one in. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts take the lead right away in half number 2. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Group B to try the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Colts take a 4-point lead.
14, Jaguars 10.
Here's Group B on now to handle the kickoff. This is Allen to return. And this will give him some decent field position here, partner. This gets out to the 30. The Jaguars, down running back Travis Etienne, trotting back out to the field. They find themselves trailing after the opening drive touchdown, and heck, it really set up to be an entertaining second half if they're able to answer here. First and 10 now from the 30. Here's Etienne to begin the drive. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
So first down from the 41. Lawrence throwing here. That one doesn't find its man. Incomplete.
Can't cover it much better than that really well-covered Cade on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
The incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, Lawrence. Completed to his running back. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
You just got to love that angle, right? It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off the first down.
They'll give this up the middle to Etienne. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. They'll get 16 yards on that play. And the Jaguars have a first down.
I just love that so much, Kate. Yeah, they trailed at the break, but that doesn't deter you from running the ball. And results like that will more than likely have them lean into the run game.
Myers, the motion man here. And they were ready for this one. No running room at all. He's taken down behind the line. Following that completion, remember the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now. Offense to the line, second down. Now Lawrence. Pass brought in by Parker Washington. And he takes it across the 30 before heading out.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Play number 7 on this drive, and they need 7 here on third down. Third and long, they're going to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
You know, I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or just had a surprise break in concentration. It's so unusual to see one dropped unless there's a hit involved.
Facing fourth down, the Jags electing to send out Cam Little for this field goal try. From the right hash, about 45 yards out. Little knocks it through. Hold on, though. There's a flag down here. Although, if this is on the defense, Brock, they're probably just going to decline it and keep that make. A fortunate break for them as they get a gift with roughing the kicker. Their offense heading back out to keep things going.
Automatic first down.
You hate to see this on fourth down for that defense, roughing the kicker. Now they've got a first inside the red zone. Running it after the penalty. He's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
A momentary speed bump there on what has otherwise been a great drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Back to throw. Here's Lawrence. Short pass brought in. And they don't get any help on this second down, Brock. He is out right along the line, so no gain.
It was as if the defense knew what play was coming. That was a play they knew they could defend, and boy, did they ever, stopping it right at the line of scrimmage.
Digging deep in the playbook here, and this is 3rd and 11. Slot man motioned over. Throwing his Lawrence on 3rd down. No one open on that play, so he's going to chuck this to another county.
There's not a quarterback alive that enjoys throwing it away on 3rd down. But that's a good case right there of live to play another day. Live to play another series and don't put the ball in harm's way.
Facing 4th down, the Jags electing to send out Cam Little for this field goal try. He connected once and a good chance here. This is inside of 35. Little knocks it through. And that cuts the lead back down to a lower point.
Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. 2nd time they brought him out for a field goal, and 2nd time he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field. That's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
Things trim back down to a single point, Brock, as they send this off and away. On the return, here's Anthony Gould. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Now the Indianapolis offense heading out. They were able to say mission accomplished on their last series, finding that end zone, but the work, well, it starts all over again right now.
And you know this, Kate, from our years together of doing this. I'm a firm believer of call it till they stop it. Doesn't mean you have to innovate right away. Call the same plays until they stop them, because they proved last drive they couldn't.
Colts file out into formation. Here comes 1st and 10. Taylor gets it to begin the drive. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Throwing it on second down. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
We've set a downs from the 37. They go play action on first down. He puts some air under it deep down the left. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Again to throw on second. Taken in by Pierce. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Third down now, Jaguars going nickel. Throw here, third down. That finds Pittman, complete. And this is going to be down to, it looks like about the opposing 36 for their next snap. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Read option on first down. He's going to keep it. And keeping his own read costs him. He takes a hit, loses some yards, too.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Kate, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
Looking to throw here. Gets this to Pittman over the middle. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that is good for an Indianapolis first down.
Well, there's a time to be a little finessey with the football, put a little touch on, and then there's time to put your arm into it and let it eat. Throw it right through your target's chest. This one, well, that one right there was the latter. Smart to make a fastball zing in before anyone could ever cut the curl route.
And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Offense in position now. It's first and goal. Working inside the red zone. And he finds him in the end zone for the Indy touchdown. The Colts lengthen the lead at the end of the third. Michael Pittman Jr. with the touchdown. Slant route, as it does so many times every game we call, Brock. Paying dividends. Made that touchdown look a lot easier than it was.
An uncontested release that close to the end zone spells disaster for a defense every time, Kate. You got to have a whole lot more physicality at the point of attack because a QB is always going to be looking for that short little slant near the goal line.
Group B to try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Colts grow their lead to 8.
21. Jaguars 13.
be on now to handle the kickoff. Bayshul Tootin now on the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. This is the end of the third quarter. It's Jaguars football. They trail, but it's still within reach. What a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. Lawrence with it on first. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do get home that sack.
Things already looking a good bit tougher here. It is 2nd and 17 after the sack. Lawrence working from the gun. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, third down coming up.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Here he goes, third and long. Holiday left side. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
So out now comes the punter. Logan Cook, the one to kick it away. Gets him out of the deep part of their half. This is out across the 20. The Colts ready for their next series. Let out on offense by their quarterback. And he'll be happy to keep letting it fly as much as he has all game. Look at these numbers. They show just how effective he's been in captaining this offense. Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's first and 10. Now a toss play. Taylor. And he pushes it up across the 30 before going out. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have second down and 3.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. As for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Second down carry for Taylor. And that one doesn't give him much. Give him maybe a yard. It's third down.
Down at the 31. It's a gain of a yard. Brings up third down and 2.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. He's got it. Complete to Downs. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's That's enough for the first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. Option give to Taylor. And they're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. Give him 13 on that play. And it'll be first down Colts.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. First and 10. Finds the in route complete. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Second and 3 now. Straight ahead with Taylor. And he's down to almost, no, actually going to give him the 30 here. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
So first and 10 now from the 30. Taylor again. And they make the tackle at the 28-yard line. Only 2 yards, and it brings up second and 8.
Brings up second and 8.
They're throwing it. Left side into the hands of Warren. And a gain only about 2 before he heads out. That means they're going to face third down.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Quite the drive they're putting together here, partner. This is the 9th play event as they get set for 3rd and 6. They'll throw 3rd and long. Coverage holds up, and he just had to get rid of it.
Everybody wants to play quarterback until a play like that. Almost no resistance off the ball, and the defense ready to maul you. It was all he could do to get rid of it before he gets just clocked.
Here's an important kick now for Blake Grupe. From the left hash, this would be 43 yards. Grupe sends it through. And it's now a 2-possession game as the lead grows to 11.
It doesn't take a math major, Kate, to realize how important that field goal was. It's now a 2-score game really late and puts them in the driver's seat to go and finish this thing with the win.
Here's Grupe on now to handle the kickoff. This is Allen to return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Jaguars, them running back Travis Etienne, trotting back out to the field. And as some running lanes have closed, he's just found some new ones. Continuing to hit this defense, more good numbers well into this second half. Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's 1st and 10. Lawrence to throw it. Gets this one to Myers. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Out of the gun, Lawrence. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. And the Colts pick it up. And Indianapolis will return it for a touchdown. The Colts make it a 3-score game in the 4th.
quarterback, you just cannot play it fast and loose with ball security because those defenders, Kate, on the other side, they practice all week to rip and tear and claw at that football. He gave it away, and even worse, you watch him return it for 6.
Group B to try the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Colts push their lead to 18.
Jaguars 13.
So bring yourself over here, girl, and let me see you get low. If you want this good, now take it to the floor. If you want to act, you can keep yourself where you at.
Nice little energy on their sideline after that fumble return scored, and with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. Tootin now on the return. He's stopped on the run back at the 27. The Jacksonville offense back on the field now. And they take the field feeling pretty beaten down with how this one's gone. Even if they're keeping their heads high, Brock, not a whole lot they've been able to do so far.
In these moments, I think of golfers, right in a tournament. They don't want to look at the scoreboard. They don't want to see how much they're down. They just want to take it shot by shot by shot. That's exactly what this offense has got to do.
Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes 1st and 10. Design bootleg here. Into the hands of his running back, ETN. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
You know, Kate, it is so hard on these defenses to try to keep an eye and monitor on these running backs when they leave the backfield, especially if he's waiting to chip a defender or delays in the start of his route. He's really an underrated part of their overall passing game.
From the shotgun, Lawrence finds him over the middle. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
A 3-yard pickup. And it's 3rd down.
Third and just 2 to go. Here he is on 3rd and short. Dump off caught by his back. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Pick up a 5 on that play. And that's good for a Jacksonville 1st down.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed, enough to keep this drive moving.
Throwing again. Here's Lawrence. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Indy. Jaguars hoping to make it look a little better before time runs out. Sticking in the air with Lawrence. Completes another one to Thomas. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
At the 43-yard line.
1st and 10 from the 43. They go play action. Lawrence. Taking the deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Back to the air, Lawrence. A quick slant, caught by Washington. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. The Jaguars are going to call their first time out. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting the first.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31. On 1st and 10, here's Lawrence. Short pass brought in. And he's able to take this one down to the 25.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4. Again, it's Lawrence to throw. It's caught at the 4. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars get it back to within 2 possessions. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Little tax on the extra point. And the Jaguars make it an 11-point ball game.
Jaguars 20.
So even after the score, they're still down 2 possessions. Time not exactly on their side as they try this onside kick. Even with that kick, there wasn't much chance of pulling off the comeback. And now that they've failed to recover, partner, I'd say this one officially over and done with.
They went out taking every chance they could, right? Swinging as much as possible, but you just can't have this big a deficit this late in the game. Pete Carroll likes to say, can you win a game in the first quarter, the second quarter, third quarter? Nope. You win it when it matters in this league, and that's finishing in the 4th.
The Indianapolis offense ready to take another swing at it. And they're already up by 2 scores, Brock, but another one here would really put this one out of reach. The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. Shotgun. Handoff to Taylor. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time. A timeout taken by Jacksonville. It's 2nd. And they'll have just one left to burn now.
When one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. They go again with Taylor. And they are set up excellently. This is down to the 18. Now a timeout called by the Jaguars. That's their 3rd. That's all they had. So the offense free to start running the clock down now.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. Sign quarterback run here. So the Colts get the win at home inside of Lucas Oil. And partner, I know you took down plenty of division rivals in your NFL days. Heck, your conference opponents back in Washington in your college days always makes the win a little bit sweeter when it comes against a rival, doesn't it?
Yeah, there's just a little bit more emotion. There just is.
Yeah.
I mean, you try to keep every game level, and no opponent's bigger than the other, but familiarity does breed a little more contempt, and we could feel it today, and that's why that W is a little bit sweeter.
So that's it for us here. Brock Heward, our crew, I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Colts are winners as we say so long from Indy.